In the time of crisis, global challenges are arising worldwide. Helping the world to mitigate the consequences of the crisis, as well as reduce inequalities and sustain economic growth, are becoming major goals for many companies, especially for the global corporations, having enough knowledge, expertise, and resources to create a better tomorrow.
Locating in different countries due to the COVID-19 restrictions, our team has decided to learn more on these initiatives, which global corporations are providing as a big part of their sustainability policy. We have decided to provide some impact to the work, which might be then implemented on an international level, as the current situation pushed us to do it.
We have agreed to cooperate with Allianz, world financial and insurance leader, on how to help in the world and providing social inclusion opportunities for the people.
We have contacted the Global Sustainability team of Allianz, and we were introduced to an interesting initiative which focused on having real impact on the younger generations.
Our work was narrowed down to the social inclusion activities of Allianz, the key pillar of which are resilience, health, as well as equal and fair opportunities. These pillars play a vital role in fostering and enabling self-sustained livelihoods for the next generations.
In its current activities, Allianz has already gained a lot of good knowledge and big results, one of which is a key partnership with SOS Children's Village. However, Allianz still needs expertise in other best market practices in order to expand partnerships and define the key criteria to follow when setting new partnerships.
We have decided to become part of this project, which would fulfill some of the main SDGs. SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 3, good health and well-being, and SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. As this was the whole point of the corporate sustainability project of Allianz, a whole new framework was required, which we actually started designing. Finally, it is worth mentioning that while conducting this project, we also worked on SDG 17, good partnerships.
Luckily, we have also connected to work with Allianz Consulting. The consultants agreed to use their knowledge of projected implementation, as well as being part of Allianz, fit our research to the needs which suit the vision of Allianz at best.
We worked on 3 deliverables. At first, we did peer analysis of some companies which follow similar social inclusion paths. This helped us to learn about the best market strategies and implement it in our recommendations. In order to narrow down the list of the companies, we decided to choose some international as well as German companies.
With this knowledge, we formulated a matrix of challenges and risks, as well as a 5-step guideline to follow when creating new partnerships. The purpose of the guidelines principles is to ensure the further development and implementation of appropriate and beneficial partnerships between Allianz and government entities, the private sector, development agencies, civil society, academia, and others.
At the end of the project, we have provided some short and long-term recommendations for the social inclusion team of Allianz. On the short-term one, focusing on the strengthening of the current policy, and on the long-term one, developing a full framework of possible partnerships across the industries.
I'd like to provide our views on those steps. It's very important that organizational finance achieved, fulfilled, and the creation of unique exclusive courses on basics of financial and insurance.
We believe that our research in defining a future of partnership models will be a strong supplement to Allianz's social inclusion strategy, as well as will help many young people and children in the world towards sustainable development.